Hey, what's going on, Pats Nation? Welcome to another edition of the Cans Pats Talk Patriots podcast. Hope y'all doing all right out there today. Today's my first day of the week. I've been on it, haven't been on since last week, so got a little bit of catching up to do. Really, I mean, right now we're on the slow time. We're in the slow time. We have finally entered the slow time of the NFL offseason. The draft is over with. We had the big lead up to the draft in the February with the combine and free agency, and then the draft happened in April. So right now we're entering like a little bit of a slow time. I will be coming on here weekly, talking some Patriots and talking some of the latest NFL news. But I mean, right now slow, and it's probably not going to pick up to about right now we got NBA final, NBA playoffs going on, so it's probably going to do a lot. It ain't pick up a lot to about July. But hey, man, that's what makes content is king. That's what makes content good. You got to go. Sometimes there's not a lot to talk about. You still have to come on and talk. Yeah, so we're gonna have a lot to talk about. There might not be a lot out there to talk about, but we're gonna find some stuff to talk about on Ken's Past. That's what we're gonna do, man. We're gonna find some stuff to talk about. But yeah, I haven't been on since last week, but I'm back on today, man. Ready to talk. I'm gonna talk a little bit about the mini count. Patriot rookies report the mini count tomorrow. Mini camp is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I believe. I think it's 3 days. So I'm gonna talk a little bit about that. What to look for during the mini camp this weekend. Eliot Wolf. There's some new reports coming out. It sounds like he's probably gonna be the general manager. We don't know for sure yet, but it's looking that way. But we know, like with the Patriots, they got a weird way of wording things. So from what I've heard, from just scrolling on Twitter, it's gonna be like executive vice president of personnel. So it's not gonna be the actual general manager title, but we will be. Eliot Wolf is gonna be the guy that's calling the shots for the Patriots. He will have final say so on all those things. But I do want to talk about mini count, man. I'm looking forward to that. Seeing Drake May for the first time. Drake May, Javon Baker. He's been doing a lot of talking since he got drafted the last couple of weeks. Jalen Pope, all the rookies, man. I think from the linemen, you really ain't gonna be able to tell a lot from the linemen, from like just many kind of play. You probably won't be able to tell a lot from them to the actual games, to they start hitting and pass, like getting and pass during training camp. So it's gonna be tough to tell what lineman's looking good, but you probably can you won't be able to tell a whole lot. But I do want to see Drake May, Joe Milton, the wide receivers, Polk and Baker, Jaheim Bell, my sleeper at this draft. That's one of my favorite picks in this draft. Outside of Drake May, it's Jaheim Bell, my favorite pick in this draft, man. And I really think he can be a steal for us. I really think that. I think with Jaheim Bell, I think we hit on that pick with Jaheim Bell. So I really can't wait to see how we um how we line him up. Is he going to be a tight end? Is he going to be a is it going to be a H back? He transferred from South Carolina to Florida State, so he's played a lot. He's played H back, tight end. He's played all over the field. I think he's going to be like a scheme touch guy. I really think I feel good about our last pick in the draft in the second round, Jaheim Bell. So I can't wait to see how we use these guys, man. I really like what we did in the draft, and we're gonna tell a lot in mini count. A lot of people think you got that mini count, you probably be able to tell much, but it's mini count for a reason. So we're gonna see some nice throws from Drake Mays. See how crisp the route running is. Jalen Polk and Javon Baker can run. Like we're gonna see a lot during mini camp. The real test is gonna come training camp when they put the pads on. It's gonna be nice and dandy this weekend, and we're gonna hear about some nice passes and stuff like that. But the real test comes in training camp when the pads come on, when you're going up against the veterans. So, and then keep in mind, after this rookie minicamp, the rookies, they start binding in OTAs with the actual veterans on the team. So you get some comment. They got OTA practices coming up over the next month or so. It's gonna be OTAs, and you got like one big mini camp practice for the team in June. But next month or so it's gonna be like OTAs. That's what it's gonna be the next month or so. OTAs, a bunch of organized team activities. So I'm excited, man. It's a slow time, but we're really gonna see a lot. Believe it or not, we really probably about to see a lot. So I can't wait for that, man. If y'all just checking on, make sure y'all hit that like button. Please hit the like button, man. The more eyeballs, the more likes we get, man, the more eyeballs we're gonna get. So make sure you hit that like button, please do. Trying to get these numbers ran up, man, but between now and time the season start. Trying to get these numbers ran up. Please make sure you hit that like button. You're just checking me out. Communicate, man. Organized team activities, mentor, minicamp. Yeah, so we got a bunch of OTAs coming up with the Patriots. Drake makes a lot of talk coming out right now that he might. It's a good chance that Drake may be starting week one. Now I know he does have a lot of developing to do, but it's a good chance that Drake May could be starting week one. Jacoby Brissett is just a placeholder; he's not the future. So it's a good chance that we could be starting Drake May week one. Don't know for sure yet, but it's a real good chance from what I'm hearing, everything that I've heard. Drake May could be starting week one, and he has to beat out Jacoby Brissett. It's going to be an open competition. We're not just going to hand him the job. It's actually going to be an open competition for the quarterback. And if Drake May is the guy that you think he's going to be, when you selected him with that third overall pick, he should outright win the competition. Now, I wouldn't panic if he's not the starting quarterback week one, because coming out, a lot of people say he needs to sit a year. So if Jacoby Brissett wins it outright, I don't think it's time to panic if it's not Drake May, because I mean there's more time for Drake May to sit and learn. Look at Jordan Love from Green Bay. He sat behind Rodgers for a couple years. Now that is Aaron Rodgers, but he still sat. He sat for a couple years. So and then look, it's paid off. So I mean, my read is if Drake May is not ready, don't throw him out there. Don't rush him out there. That's the worst thing you can do because you can kill his confidence. If he outright beats Brissett, I think if the competition is close, I think you still go with Brissett. But if he outright whoops Jacoby Brissett and training, and we're gonna see a lot of this in mini count, OTA training count, especially in training count, we're gonna hear a lot of reports. Drake may look good is that Jacoby Brissett look good. Drake may look it's gonna go back and forth. But if he is just slicing up defense, he's proven that he's ready to play. I think you got to play him. You have to. I mean, I think you have to play him. I think it's a good chance that Drake May will be starting week one. I think it's a real good chance. I don't see why not. You took him number 3rd overall. You bring in 2 rookies, Jalen Pope, Javon Baker. You got DeMar Douglas coming back, Kendrick Bourne coming back from injury. So you got Juju Smith-Schuster, Hunter Henry gave him a 3-year deal. I don't see why Drake May wouldn't be playing week one. I mean, like I said, I wouldn't rush him out there if he's not ready. But if Drake is ready to go, I mean, I think you got to play him out there. And then for number 2, you look at your fan base. I mean, you want to win back your fan base too, man. Like they're buying tickets to these games. So like, if you select a guy with the number 3rd overall pick, what would that say if he's not ready? If Drake May's not ready, what does that say? How do the fans take it? How does the front office take it? I mean, a lot of factors are playing into this. But I have my gut feeling is Drake May, he's going to prove in mini count. He's the guy. OTA practices. I think they got a mandatory mini count coming up next month. Training camp is going to be the big one. I think it's a good chance Drake May will be starting week one. Whoever schedule releases next week. So I will be doing a show for that next week. So I say that for next week. But I think it's a good chance that Drake May would be the starting quarterback. It's a real good chance, I think. I would not be surprised. I mean, he has all the talents. Everybody, I mean, the not coming out on him was the foot. And the thing I like about Drake is he knows his weaknesses. Just looking at some of the tweets and the reports about him that he's eager to fix up some of his issues. You don't see that a lot. He's willing to work with it. His quarterback coach, I think Clyde Christensen from the University of Carolina, he said that Drake May knows where his bad spots of his game is. He knows where the struggles are. He wants to work on that. He told, and that's big. I noticed that in his press conference. Like he knows what he has to work on, and he's eager to get that fixed. That won me over right there. Cause a lot of guys you don't hear. A lot of people can't take self constructive criticism. A lot of these players can't come out, especially young guys. So the fact that he knows what he has to work on, that's big. That's real big. The fact that he knows what he has to work on and he's willing to do it. That's big. It won me over right there. I almost jumped out of my seat when I seen that. So I think that's big, man. I think we hit on this one. I really feel good about the Drake May pick. Like I think we're doing things where now we gotta continue to build around them. Continue to get some pieces, get that number wide receiver. Let's see what these rookie receivers that we have. Let's see what they can do. Tight end. I mean, you got Ramondre Stevenson coming back. Hopefully he's healthy. Offensive line. We gotta see how the offensive line holds up. Man, there's some questions still at left tackle. Can Caden Wallace be that guy? He was a pretty good right tackle because Penn State had Oli Fashano. But let's see if he can transition to left tackle and be solid. That's a big if. So we're gonna find out, man. I want to see Javon Baker, man. He's been doing a lot of talking on social media. I think he said some other day that there's no way in America that and there's no way in age that there's 10 receivers better than him in America or something like that. He said, like, he's been doing a lot of talking. I hope he can back it up. Cause I love his swag. I love his confidence, man. I love that mentality he has. We haven't had that in New England for a while. I love the mentality that he has. That's something different, man. Jalen Poe, I think he's gonna be Mr. Solid. I think he's gonna be a quicker, reliable, just like Jacoby Myers, be a quicker, a more flashier on Jacoby Myers. I think he's gonna be Mr. Consistent. I like Jalen Poe, like what I seen on him. Keep in mind, he played up on a bunch of wide receivers in Washington. Jalen McMillan, Roma Dunze got took by the Bears. Like, so he really didn't. He was like the second or third option in Washington. I think Jalen Poe's gonna be pretty good for us. I really think that. Like, I can't wait to see this new offense, man. I really can't. I think Jaheim Bell is a sleeper. He can be one of our best picks. Nobody's talking about the pick. 7th round of Jaheim Bell, tight end out of Florida State. He transferred from South Carolina. That was my favorite pick in the draft, Jaheim Bell. Outside of Drake May, that's the everybody that not everybody knows Drake May was my favorite pick and most people's favorite pick. Drake May, Javon Baker, Jalen Pope, but Jaheim Bell was probably my favorite one in this draft. Jaheim Bell. I really think he got a chance to really do something special with us, man. I just like the fact that we went offense. These are some of the things I'll be looking for when I'm looking at some of these mini count reports, rookie mini count reports, man. I can't wait for that this weekend. Thanks Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. They report tomorrow. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Should be dope, man. Moving on to the general manager, man. Eliot, I want to talk about this before I get off for the night. I'm watching NBA basketball tonight too, so I ain't gonna be on too long, a few more minutes. Eliot Wolf, reports are that we might be naming him the general manager. Well, it wouldn't be a general manager title, to be like executive vice president of personnel or something like that. So he's probably not gonna be the general manager, but he's not gonna have that title, but he is gonna be the guy that's calling the shots, final say so. I like what Wolf has done this offseason. Re-signed a lot of players. The draft, I think, was pretty good. The fact that he's been kind of aggressive trying to get a wide receiver. Reports on the draft that we tried to get Xavier Legette, but the Buffalo wouldn't trade with us. The fact that we threw some money at Calvin Ridley, but Tennessee threw more, that's big. On the fact that he re-signed Hunter Henry, Michael Winger, a lot of the good players on the team. I think Eliot Wolf has done everything he can, like, to be named the general manager. He's done everything. He's done a lot of things that Belichick wouldn't have done. So I think Eliot Wolf deserves his shot. He deserves that title. And we're not gonna be able to tell about this draft class until a couple years from now. But I mean, it's gonna be interesting, man. It's gonna be interesting. If y'all just check me out, make sure you hit that like button. If you're on YouTube, Facebook, make sure you please hit like and share the content if you're on Facebook. But if you're on YouTube, hit that like button. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. But I like what Eliot Wolf has done so far, man. I really like what he's done, man. I think him and Gerard Mayo has worked pretty good together this offseason. Like I said, we're not gonna be able to tell about this draft class to a couple years. It'll be a couple years before we'll be able to tell, but so far the early returns are encouraging. I have not heard one negative thing about Eliot Wolf since he's been like calling a shot. I have not heard not one negative thing about him. So that's good right there. He has respect. Coming from the Green Bay Packers, he has a lot of respect. So that's good right there, man. It's real good. So it's gonna be, like I said, we're gonna be able to tell for a couple years, but man, I think the sky's the limit, man. I love this new regime, new head coach, new quarterback, new general manager, new pieces. Like, it's just a lot of newness going on with the Patriots, man. And I think that's good. Well, I think we got stagnant for a while there. So it's gonna be interesting. I can't wait, man. I'm ready for the season. Right now, we in the dead time. Right now, it's not a lot going on. But like I said, I will be coming here doing some content, doing live, talking about some things. We're gonna have a lot in the next couple of weeks because we got OTAs coming up, mini count. We got a mandatory mini count is June the 11th or 12th, I think, something like that. It's about a month from now. Mandatory mini count, so that's gonna be a big one. The biggest one gonna be in training camp to see how these rookies gel with the team. Because as we know, every year there's players that stand out in mini camp, OTAs, rookie mini count, training camp. But when you put them pads on in late July, that's when a lot of people go missing. Last year, DeMar Pop Douglas had an outstanding rookie year with the Patriots, 6th round pick, 7th round pick, whatever it was. He showed out mini count, OTAs, training count. We thought it was just a fluke, but then in the regular season, we saw what he can do. So sometimes that's how it is, man. We don't know. We don't know, like, but you would know early, like these guys can play. If you're hearing different reports, like these guys making plays in practice, like that, hey, we got something there. And mark my word, if we can hit with most of these picks, I mean, the schedule comes out next week. So I'm not gonna throw a prediction on this team until next week. But if we hit with most of these picks, I think we could surprise a whole lot of people. I think we could surprise me vying for a playoff spot late in the year if we hit with most of these picks we got. I really believe that. So we're gonna see, man. Oh yeah, we definitely gonna see. Y'all just checking in, please hit the like button, hit that like button. Make sure you share the content as well if you're on Facebook. If you're just checking on YouTube, please hit that like button. If you're on Twitter, like, share, subscribe, all that, man. I really appreciate it. On YouTube, hit that like button, man. I appreciate that thumbs up. But yeah, man, we're gonna be able to tell a lot, man. We're gonna be able to tell a lot. Schedule releases next week. We'll be doing a show. I think the schedule is next Wednesday, so I'm gonna do a show probably after the show. But I might do it during. I don't know yet. And give y'all a schedule prediction. I might go live one more time this week, depending on what kind of news drops and whatnot. You know, if we have anything big, I will be going live. But yeah, man, I just want to hop on tonight, talk a little bit about the rookie mini count, Eliot Wolf GM title. Will he get it? All the reports here that he's not going to get the general manager title. This will be I think Albert Briss said EVP, Executive Vice President of Personnel. That's what title's going to be for Eliot. I expect that to come out probably the next couple of days. Within the next week or so, they should just already, because they've already interviewed um, two minority people to satisfy the Rooney Rule, as they say. So I expect that to come out here pretty soon, man. Like within the next week, probably by the end of the weekend. I think we'll have something on that. And I'll probably go live and talk about that. But yeah, man, that's gonna be about it for the night. What I have, man, like I said, there's not so much going on. I'm about to get here and watch some NBA basketball. Like I said, I did want to come on and talk a little bit about the preview rookie mini count, what to look for, who I'm looking forward to seeing, what I want to hear. But other than that, man, just get ready for these games and get ready for the rookie mini count, man. I will be paying close attention. But I hope y'all, like I said, if y'all gonna check me out later on, please hit that like button, share, subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube if you ain't already. Also comment, let me know what you think about my opinion on the team. Um, but yeah, man, I appreciate everybody joining me tonight. I'm gonna say one more time, hit the like button, hit that thumbs. It don't take but a second. Hit that thumbs up. We trying to get this algorithm going and trying to blow it through the roof. I'm trying to at least get to about 500 subscribers by the time I want to get to halfway 1,000 by the time the season starts, if not more. So we almost there, man. So please hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube, and let me know what you think about the content, man. But yeah, man, I'll probably go on live a couple more times this week. Probably go live tomorrow night too. We'll see. But if see what breaks. But I appreciate y'all joining me. If you want to support the channel, Cash App is down there. That is money sign Kendall Whitley. Make sure you support the Cash App if you like to. Subscribe to the YouTube. Follow me on IG. Follow me on Twitter. And most importantly, on the YouTube, make sure you subscribe and hit the like button. I know I done said it a bunch of times. Hit that like button there. I really, really, really appreciate it, man. Really appreciate it, man. But about to get ready for some basketball. Y'all have a good night. And I will see y'all probably one more time this week. Appreciate it.